Now, again, this was just broken yesterday. Jack Wighton allegedly signing a deal with the South Sydney Rabbitohs, reportedly on $800,000 a year. It said he's taken $1 million pay cut. The Raiders are absolutely filthy. They've called on the NRL to investigate the salary cap. They've sent a salary cap auditor to the South Sydney Rabbitohs. It hasn't been officially announced. South Sydney haven't confirmed it, but it's all but done.
No, literally 2 minutes ago, official.
So it's official.
Yeah.
It's official now that Jack Wighton has signed a deal with the South Sydney Rabbitohs. It's pretty huge.
I think this is a great signing. Jack Wighton's one of the quality players in the NRL. If I'm the Raiders, I'd definitely be filthy. I know Ricky Stewart is someone that's going to be really angry about this. I'm surprised he didn't go to the Dolphins getting offered like, what, 1.1 mil a year. But everyone was saying that him and Latrell punching on earlier in the year. They're obviously great mates.
I'll tell you what, they won't be having it. They could have a pillow fight now filled with money. You know, these two.
Where's he going to play though? Is he going to play at centre?
He'd have to be in the centre.
Easy centre.
Ilias halfback. They're not getting rid of him.
He's an Origin level centre.
Yeah, I'm just saying for him to get paid $800,000 as a centre is a big call. I think that.
But he's foregoing getting paid 1.1 mil a season at Canberra.
Do you think Souths would have spoken to him a couple of weeks ago saying, "We'll offer. This is our final offer, but you need to withdraw from rep footy"?
No, that had nothing.
I don't think. I don't know what's going through Jack Wighton's head, because if you're not making this deal because I'm looking out for the best interest of my family, because you're taking a pay cut, and then
the best interest of his family is moving to Sydney though. Like what's there to do in Canberra?
He's been there for the last 10 years.
Yeah, very true. But if you're taking a pay cut, that just solely means he wants to win a premiership. Yeah. Because how do you knock back $4.4 million over 4 years with Canberra at the age of 30? Now you're getting allegedly $800K a season with Souths. That means I want to finally win something in my NRL career. And with the roster that Souths has, him and Latrell together in one team, that's a premiership favourite team.
I hate that he signed mid-season. It's the dumbest thing ever. Now the Raiders season is all but written off. I'd love for there to be a trade somehow where Jack Wighton comes over to the Rabbitohs early in the season before June 30. Because really, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, I think the boys in the team, wouldn't really care too much. He's looking out for himself. He's made the decision for himself, his family, and the future of his career. I think the people that get the shits are more the admin side, the coaches, and the corporate, and the fans. The Raiders fans will be doing it tough for sure. He's again an Origin level player. Same with Suoliti. Do you play them this season?
You have to. If you're Canberra, you're starting him. He's still your captain if he is captain.
Your team's not as good without him. That's just say it as it is.
And a lot of fans online have been calling his form into question at club level as well. But you can't be in one hand being spoken about for Origin, and then another hand your Raiders fans saying, "Oh, he hasn't been playing up to scratch either."
Yeah, but I mean, South Sydney. Congratulations, great signing.
Great signing.
Great signing.
I think it's a bit hypocritical as well. Why is there an NRL auditor now for Jack Wighton when the Sydney Roosters have been signing Dom Youngs and Spencer Lenius, and
after Brandon Smith
and then re-signing Tedesco, and there's no auditor or any calls for action against the Sydney Roosters, but South Sydney make one quality signing of a marquee player, and all of a sudden we've got to flip the tables and go check the accounting books.
The Roosters have signed people below their market value, probably their entire history.
At least the last 10 years.
All of a sudden, Rabbitohs do it once and there's a formal investigation. I mean, that's just double standards.